Wait,
I will say this is bullshit and biased because the people with higher initiative get better luck.
Yeah, what
wait,
is
is
This
that
is rigged.
my luck? I'm first?
Well, it's your initiative, but
It's my
fucking
initiative?
text-based classes are hard.
I just have roll for luck button here.
True. Although to be fair, I think Bjorn got a nat 1, so you know that's.
Wait,
I forgot.
where's
Yay.
where's my partner?
That is a good question. Not online, so I expect him to call in on his phone in about 5 seconds because he just came online on his phone.
I'm in the car.
Oh.
Exactly.
Vera also rolled trash.
Yeah, I mean, she's completely useless anyways.
Hey, she
wouldn't
did
say
like
I
a
wouldn't
few
say
points
so.
damage.
Yeah, she
think she did more damage than
but
I
she's
did.
a bounty hunter that didn't think to
Okay.
look where the
I'm not-
person went
Okay,
away.
she may not be the sharpest tool in the shed.
I haven't been here before.
Look, she needed to waste 5 days, so she didn't solve the mess before we got here. Okay, it's
Bear
plot
back
convenience.
1 sec, I'm gonna call Marcus.
Sure.
It's perfect storytelling. Shut up.
Yes. She was just really drunk for 5 days, you know.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. If people were paying me to just hang out in the woods and chill out.
Presumably she doesn't get paid if she doesn't find them.
All right. Well,
We're mercenaries, right?
yeah. Well, then she's just dumb.
Yeah, that's true.
See, do I have all the notes? Yes.
Apparently he's gonna be half an hour late.
Half an hour. Okay.
And he's asking if we can wait for him.
Yeah, we can wait.
Sure, I guess.
Oh, you guys are so nice. He's actually turning his computer on.
Wow.
Phil, you know what
Well,
a half
he
an
told
hour
me
means?
to say that. It's not my fault.
Okay.
You know what half an hour means, Phil?
Half an hour.
Yeah. It's workout time, baby.
Good evening.
That is fast, actually.
Did you?
Come on, Phil. We could have had booty burn for 20 minutes.
I actually waited 30 seconds to actually join the call, just so you could lie a little bit more.
So you're wasting our playtime.
That's what I heard. Can we give him? I know we don't have inspiration, Dennis, but could you give him minus inspiration?
Like, why are we playing with all of these toxic players? What the fuck?
Toxic. I mean, half of us still play World of Warcraft. I guess that's.
I mean, I was willing to wait, and you were like, "Wow, you're so nice," and now you're like, "Wow, play World of Warcraft must be toxic." Typical Final Fantasy
I
players.
know. What do you
Oh,
mean?
they actually bought it?
Yeah, they actually wanted to wait, and they were like so cute. I was like, "Aw."
Okay, sorry. I'm here.
Are you happy that I thought you would be late?
Yes. Now I can lie to you.
Okay.
You will buy it. Sorry, Annette.
Sorry, you mean I can lie to him and he will buy it?
Man, did you guys open trade chat yesterday or today? It's
Nope.
a blessing, man. It's
No,
a
no.
blessing.
I've been at work. Woo.
Yeah.
What chat?
It's beautiful.
Well, they removed boosted communities, so it's not spam anymore.
Oh.
Actually, the anal jokes are back. It's so nice.
How did they remove booster? What?
Well, they announced like if you take part in boosted communities, you're getting banned. So all the boosted communities just overnight just said, "Nope, we're not to continue our work." So yeah, you can still boost as a guild, but you can't do it with the community. But anyways, shall we kill some wolves?
So they just moved that shit over to another website, basically.
Well, the idea is that you wouldn't.
Yes, you're correct.
Yeah,
They
sort
moved
of,
the
yes.
website, correct.
Yeah, I suppose.
But now the trade chat there will be a better player experience, which is the important part.
Yeah,
and if you want to get a boost, you can get a boost. Yes.
Okay. So, have you all rolled luck?
No.
67.
Yeah.
72.
Let's see.
56 average.
Okay, now the rolls are actually working. Woo.
I'm dying today apparently. So see ya guys. Yeah,
Well,
it was
Bjorn
fun.
Kaya has a total of 30, so yeah, that's good.
That also works.
Yeah, it's gonna be. What is this? 292, huh? So,
I think that's a low roll actually. Look at how many ties you threw.
yeah, it should give you an average, I think. Like, what is the expected average of this roll?
Well, I mean, look at that roll. What the fuck is that shit?
Yeah. True.
All right. Shall we have some wolves?
Yeah, so where are you and what are you planning on doing?
We killed some wolves that suddenly exploded and got removed from the playing field.
Explode.
Like a balloon.
Did you like that, by the way, that I actually removed them, or do you want me to have them stay?
I think it's better to remove them, but if combat is over, it'd be nice to put them back, just to like, oh, I want to go here, I want to like do this, but it might be hard to know where they are. Maybe if you had a marker or
Put down
something.
a couple of
I
corpses
think
or
I
something.
think maybe like a good rule could be like if it's a boss monster or something like that, you leave it. But if it's like a minion, then just take it away, right? Something like that. You keep the board like mostly clear in combat because that will matter.
We'll continue doing that.
So if it's like a huge troll, maybe leave it. But you know, if it's a tiny goblin, then fuck off.
All right. So you fought some wolves. What then?
We found some traces of blood that we think might belong to the missing wife, possibly. So our plan right now, I think, is to follow it. And
What's her name? Vera? Vela?
Vera is the guy we're with, right? The girl.
Vera.
The wife's name is Helen.
Yeah, but the bounty hunter or whatever. Mercenary.
Yeah, that's Vera.
Vera.
Yeah.
Right. So it's about midday. You have been traveling through the forest for quite some time, just looking for clues, looking for anything. It is quite a dark, like a thick forest. This, and you've always kind of felt watched as you're moving through it. As you approached what looked to be sort of a trail leading further into the forest, a trail of blood, you were ambushed by wolves. You quickly managed to dispose of them, taking some damage, but for the most part, you seem to be quite all right. And now, off in the distance, you see this hut that the hunter has been talking about. The trail of blood is actually leading towards that hut. So there are little small patches of blood, and it's completely dried up. So it's a very, very dark, dry color. And seems to have been there for quite some time. Vera is kind of wanting you to hurry up. She still has hope that maybe the wife is alive, or this is the best clue that she's had in a very long time. So of course she's going to be quite excited. And she's trying to push you further to follow her and move up to this hut. The rest of you are kind of staring around at these wolves, trying to pick trophies. And there was one who was actually thinking about skinning one of them as well, which the rest of the party was like, nah, maybe a little too long time. Nevertheless, you now stand in the middle of these wolves. What do you do?
I think I just want to follow Vera, unless there's something else people want to do. I'm good with just going for the hut.
Yeah, I think I grabbed my wolf's tooth and I'm ready to go. So.
Right. As you are approaching this hut, it doesn't take you that very long for you. You approach it, and you can see that it's actually it's quite a nice hut that has been built out here. It's wooden, and it has like plaster on it, and it's painted in a beige color, and it also has like a foundation of stones. And as you approach it, you can see a sort of a campfire right in front of it. It's not lit. I don't have a unlit version yet, so bear with me. There stands a campfire in front of it. You also see right up against the wall, there seems to be like a workstation, and there's a huge like meat cleaver lying on top of it, a couple of barrels, and there's also a basket right next to this workstation that is there.
My voice should be working,
And you can
right?
see that the ground has
right.
sort of been trampled around this hut. It has been used somewhat, but right now there are no lights. There's nothing coming from
Oh wait,
inside.
right.
All of the
You
windows
mean
and
the
everything
other?
seem
Okay,
to
never mind.
have been slammed shut.
Thanks, Cabbage,
So there are shutters on the windows.
for scrambling my brain.
Can we see if the fireplace or the workbench was used recently?
You could, from this distance, you could make an investigation check if you like.
Yes, indeed. You say investigation?
Yeah.
I have advantage.
Do you?
Yes.
I thought that's only when you're tracking specific creatures.
I don't think so. Okay, never mind. Okay, never mind. 8. That was my worst roll.
From this distance, you can't really tell if it has been used recently. It's also hard to see, like, in the basket if there's something in it. I mean, there's definitely coal and things in this fire pit, but there's no smoke, no nothing sparking at it at the moment.
Shall we check inside? I kind of motion for somebody to take the lead.
I will walk forward.
As you start moving forward, the rest of the group is also starting to follow behind you. You hear a noise coming from behind you, and it seems to be a woman that is screaming, "Hey, wait up! Wait!"
Throw a firebolt. No.
Turn around.
As you turn around to see who it is, you can see that it's the sister-in-law that has been running. She's kind of panting and seemed to have been catching up to you. And she moves up to you and she says, "Oh God, I was not made for running like this. I followed you around. I have a proposition for you. So, the thing is that I would like you all to leave this whole quest behind. Now that you've gotten rid of all of these wolves, perhaps I could pay you to just let it go."
Do we know who this was?
Yeah, this is the sister-in-law, the one that you talked to while talking to the hunter as well, the one who answered all of the weird questions.
I'll respond. Why do you want us to stop here?
Because she's the one who did this.
I
say
didn't
out
do
loud.
this. Of course not. No, it's my sister we're talking about. No, I just think that my sister has gone elsewhere, and I think also that it is for the better. You see, they were not good together, and to be frank, I've grown quite fond of the hunter myself. So I would like him to just maybe believe that she's gone, and now that you killed the wolves, it would be easy for you. You could just walk up to him and tell him that you found the traces of her and that unfortunately she has passed away. I'll pay you good money for it.
What is good money for you?
What would you like to have?
40 gold.
I'm sorry, but I don't actually own 40 gold. That is quite a lot. I was thinking more of maybe 3 gold.
How much was the hunter offering again? He said anything he had, but how much does he own?
I don't really know his financial stance right now, but I assure you that he will not be able to give you this much gold. No.
And if we were to open the door to that hut over there, what would we find inside?
You would find his hunting gear, of course.
I point out the trail of blood leading to the house.
Oh, that is just game. So when he kills something, he has to drag it somewhere, right? This is his hunting hut. This is where he starts chopping up all of the meat and then puts them in those crates over there, and she points over to the crates that are standing by the table. There is also on the other side there is a slope down, and it goes down to a cellar. That's where he works on all of the most important game that he hunts down. I could open the door if you'd like and show you.
Yes.
I'd be willing to talk through this deal after we check this place out. I want to make sure that we are not being deceived by some.
Oh yeah, certainly. She starts moving just with like long strides up towards this door, and she actually has a quick key with her. She moves up to the door. You following along? She puts the key in the keyhole, and you can see that she cranks it real hard. It seems to be like a really old door. It's really rickety as well. Like chink, and it opens inwards. And then she peeks inside, and she steps to the side and says, "Well, go ahead, have a look."
I'll cast light on my staff and step inside.
It's actually a good thing that you cast light, because it's very dark and it's very dim in here, and all of the shutters has been closed.
Can I stealth as I'm entering? Since it's dark? Or?
Well, now it's light.
It's a very small hut, so
Light is at 20 feet. Bright light, so pretty much the entire room is completely lit up now. But of
So-
course, come inside and have a look.
yeah, Victor, you're the first one to walk inside. Is there anyone who comes with it?
Oh
Yeah,
boy.
you walk.
Fine, I can just follow.
I will stay outside and try and look around and see any other tracks.
Yeah, I think I'm outside in nature, looking around for any animals.
I'd like to be like Sam,
Mm-hmm.
and just like wave at him to come inside.
I will walk inside.
All right. So the ones who are outside, what are you doing?
I am looking around this area for any, like, where's the blood trails going, maybe stuff like this.
Okay. So the blood trail, it's actually easy to see. It's running from this side down like behind the hut. So as you take a step and like look in this direction, all you can see is like it's more forest on the other side, and you can sort of see this trail leading in an S, just moving down and on the back where you can't really see from this area right here. Is there something specific that you're looking for with the blood trails or something like that?
I guess I will just want to try to follow it.
All right. As you move, Vera actually comes with you, like behind this hut, and Leo as well. You can see that the sister-in-law is standing, like looking at you as you pass the corner. And you take more steps and walk around this house. And as you get to the other side, just passing around the last corner here, you can see that, as the sister-in-law said, there's a slope. It goes down, and it moves down and under this house, leading to some sort of basement, it seems.
Okay, I guess I turn to Leo and Vera and say, like, so do you think we can take a look in this basement area, or are we waiting for the rest?
It does seem like a normal hunting area to me, and this blood, it's unsure who it comes from. It could be, as she says, just game. I guess that the decision's up to you.
Let's just take a look.
I mean, she says she has nothing to hide, right?
It couldn't hurt, yeah.
Yeah, we just moved down there.
Right. The people in the house, as you walk inside, and Victor is kind of lighting up the whole room, you can see that this seems to be sort of a normal hunting hut. There are a bunch of tools on the walls, there's a lot of pelts and things lying on the ground, and there's a large table, and it has like a stand with a hunting horn on it. There is a large axe that lies on the table, and also two like bear traps. In the corner, you can see a crate and a smaller crate on top of it, along with a cooking pot and some other different kind of utensils. Also, a large chest up against the western wall. The only little peculiar thing that comes to mind here is that there's a trap door lying on the southern wall of this little hut.
I want to just quickly look through the boxes and crates. Anything that seems like... Is there blood in here, or is it pretty clean, or like how is it?
This area actually looks quite abandoned, like it hasn't been used in a very, very long time. But yes, there are some blood, and it does indicate to be a work area. It's just that it's a little dusty, and it seems to have not been disturbed for quite some time.
I want to just quickly check through like any boxes or crates that are bloody in some sense, and just make sure that what's in them is actually like game, or if there's something else. That's what I want to check for specifically.
As you approach these crates, there's a foul smell that comes from them. And as you move up, you can actually see that there is a lot of blood and like dried up blood that is all around these crates. They seem to have been used quite a lot. And as you crack one open, the smell just hits you instantly. And it's the smell of rotting meat. It's filled, like half filled, with different kind of meat objects, but they seem to have been left here for some reason. So it's weird that a hunter would be hunting and then put things down and not actually sell it.
Could I tell like how long it's been here?
That would be a nature, right?
Nature investigation, depends on how to rule it, but I mean same roll, so it doesn't matter. But
all right, yeah, then just roll.
Investigation. 11.
It's hard to tell. The only thing that you notice is that, you know, flies haven't started flocking it yet.
So not super old. Okay.
Yeah, so not super old, but you know, still old enough to have been rotting in a crate.
All right. I say to the others, he clearly has not been here for a while. He was lying about using this place the last few days. Something is fishy here.
I'm not too sure if we should believe this.
We could just take the gold and, you know, walk away from the situation.
Or we can double play it. We can take the gold from her and then...
I like the way you think.
This is whispering, of course.
Oh, yeah, of course. No, make sure
He's not in the inside, so
yeah.
So you can.
And we will steal from the woman.
Yeah, we will take her money.
And then we will murder her. Wait, no. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the chest there. Is it locked or is it open?
You could try it.
Yes, try it open.
So you walk up to this chest, and it's actually not locked. It doesn't even have a lock. It's just a normal chest that you swing open. It's quite simply made. He seems to have made it himself. As you open it up, the first thing that hits you, it's like it looks like it's full of fur. Firstly, but then you kind of grab on it, and you can see that there is a. As you grab the fur, you can kind of see that there's something beneath it. It's sort of like a blanket, a very grayish blanket. As you pull on this thing, you pick it up, and you notice that it's a cloak. And as you also drag it out of this, you can hear